Oh, wrist set. Quality goaltending.
That hit was a vote for anarchy.
He was thinking one-timer all the way. Stupendous goaltending. He's coming in all alone.
Oh, and the athletic protector comes through when it counts.
Every decade has its own style, its own look, its own attitude, its own fonts. They use certain fonts. You don't even have to have been there to know about them. In fact, I think it helps if you weren't there. Because at the time, I didn't think the 90s had a style. It was just what we grew up with. It was just normal. Now it's like, oh yeah, that hit was pretty 90s.
That hit was all business.
NHL Rock The Rink is just about as 90s as it gets. It's like if you had a checklist of your favorite 90s shit, this game would fill up most of it. It's loud, it's extreme, it has attitude, it's in 3D, it's all there. This game couldn't be more 90s if it came with an X-Files VHS tape and a Creepy Crawlers playset. It's ridiculous. It's also ridiculously awesome. Be jealous of the 90s and our X-Files VHS tapes and Creepy Crawlers playsets. Ducks fly together!
Buffalo hit, and he gets that shot off quicker than you can say pretty much anything.
Anyway, speaking of great hockey players, this is a hockey game, and it's from an era when sports games were allowed to be fun, which is another 90s thing. Because this is an NHL game where players catch fire and do crazy backflip shots and interfere with other players with impunity. Oh wait, that last one actually happens in the NHL. It's called interference, Gary Bettman. Why don't you call it? Or maybe you like boring hockey, where 87 freaking points get you a scoring title, and everyone plays like the New Jersey goddamn Devils. I don't. Play this. Learn from it. Actually, don't. This is even worse. So this game's it's completely freaking awesome. It's pretty much like if you took the foundation of EA's NHL games, and again, you added a lot more fun. Which isn't to say EA's NHL games aren't fun. They are. It's just that this is a different kind of fun. It's simpler, it's more arcadey, it's more violent, probably. It's more violent, more obnoxious, too.
That hit was totally unreasonable.
Funny, because that hit was like the most obnoxious 90s commentary guy ever. Sounds like a 90s Mountain Dew commercial, which is actually fitting, because the game plays like one, too. It's fast, it's extreme, people are getting hurt. People were always getting hurt in 90s Mountain Dew commercials. I didn't understand it. Anyway, the game plays great, and it's simple, too, so it's very accessible. It definitely has the feel of an old-school sports game. In fact, it even has 3 player types, like the NES game Ice Hockey. There are small guys, medium guys, and fat guys. You probably guess which guys drank the most Mountain Dew.
Why can't they just settle this over tea and crumpets? Remember, fighting is just nature's way of saying, hey, the evolution train pulled out of the station before I could buy a ticket.
Now, of course, being old school also means there's usually not a lot of modes. Single player, multiplayer, usually that's about it. But there's actually some cool stuff going on here. The coolest of which is the NHL Challenge mode. Here you get to put your fictional team up against real NHL teams. And as you beat them, you unlock them to actually play as, which is pretty cool. And not only that, you also unlock power-ups too. You can use them to basically level up your team however you want. Things like offense, speed, defense, stuff like that. So it's cool. It's got a bit more in terms of modes than you might expect. Also, more Rockettes than you might expect.
Well, game's over, folks, and I'm going home. No, I almost forgot. Tonight's game was brought to you by some guy named Biff. Thanks, Biff. You're a prince. See you next time.
Look, a lot of sports games from this era, they haven't exactly aged well. I mean, pretty much every used game shop has a bargain bin, and pretty much every one of those bargain bins has the same sports games, just stacked on top. Madden 99, FIFA 98, NBA Courtside with Kobe Bryant. Sometimes sports games can feel kind of disposable. Like replaceable, like you don't need to keep the old ones. This old one doesn't belong in the bargain bins. It plays great, it's fun, it runs way better than I expected it to, it's insanely fast, and it looks pretty good too, at least as these games go. Soundtrack's a tad obnoxious, but that's the point, it's supposed to be. It was the 90s. And sure, the 90s had their flaws, but they were also fun, which is why this game fits right in. Huge thanks to our good pal Tyler from Bluffton, Ohio, for sending it to the show. It's NHL Rock the Rink for the original PlayStation.
Well, that's all for this one, folks. Tonight's game was brought to you by my dark master, television. See you next time.